What's up, everybody? It's Saxy Valley. It's me, Max. This week is the week of September 19th, I think. Today is Wednesday, the 24th. And I had a very long day. Today we went and I had a singing test. Went very well, so thank you. But also I had my private lesson, and I also had center jazz rehearsal today. And that's kind of the key point that I'm going to be going over today. For my lesson, for those of you in the music program at Penn State, a very special guest is coming in late October. His name is Patrick Bartley, and Patrick Bartley I love him. He's really, really good. I've been watching his videos for a long time. He's a saxophone player, and he's coming to Penn State. And one of the things is he's going to be running a master class while he's here. And I want to hopefully maybe see if I can be one of the guys who has a transcription ready in the studio to work with him in front of the group, which, that's very scary because there's other people that are very good in the studio, and we're just going to work really hard to get there. So one of the songs that my instructor gave me to work on, along with a couple other freshmen, I'm pretty sure, is Take the A Train by Duke Ellington. Like, everybody knows by Duke Ellington, but this is a transcription written by Dr. Stambler, which is pretty crazy. But he wants me to have this song ready to go, and he wants me to have it memorized, which is kind of crazy. I haven't really had to do that in a long time, so we're going to work pretty hard on that. But I thought I'd maybe play that for you guys really quick, give you a little rundown of it, and then I'll just go over one more piece, which it's going to be my etude. I'll talk about my new etude I just got too, but yeah, so here we go. Some of you guys back home, those of you who subscribe from back home, if you guys remember, I played this chart in a jazz quartet back in my senior years, so this is kind of fun because it brought back those memories from a couple months ago. So okay, so that's the song. I did not play it perfectly, but that's okay, There's always something to work on, so those of you who know, there's always something to work on. Hard work is very important, especially for those of you in college, no matter what your major is. Got to just keep waking up and going to work. Yeah, so this is obviously not very perfect yet. I've only had it for a couple of days, for about a week, probably. If I'm being real, it probably should be a little better than how I just played it, but that's okay. But one of the cool things about this song that I really like is that for those of you who know about music, or like dabble in music, which is a lot of you, there is a scale called the whole tone scale, and a lot of this song, like in this solo even, there's a lot of cool whole scale flashes in it. Like, for example, there was this lick at the end, the that has some cool color tones and whole step stuff in there, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, so that's one thing I'm working on. Thank you. Transcribed by Justin Del Vecchio. Just want to make sure I don't take someone's stuff and not give the right information. But yeah, so that's the first thing that we've been working on for the week. Stamper also was giving me some cool skill drills, stuff like working around the circle of fifths, circle of fourths. So I'm not going to go over that right now because I just got that today and it is definitely not ready to go onto YouTube. So that will be saved for another time. But this last thing I'm going to go over today is from my Etude book, 48 Famous Studies. This is this is a pretty standard book. It's the Furling book. A lot of woodwind players know about it. It was written for oboes because he was an oboe player, but someone transcribed it for saxophone too. So us saxophone players can have some cool transcribed pieces in here. But just starting simple, I started at the beginning of the book. The first etude that Stambler gave me was this one, number 4, right here. And for those of you wondering, yes, I'm going to try and figure out how to edit and hopefully be able to cut some of this random yap out that I keep doing. So I will figure that out, but we are gonna move on. All right, so I will play this for you and talk about it a little bit, and then I'll mention my last etude, and then we'll wrap it up. So this is Furling number 4. Yeah, so that is Furling number 4 for saxophone. I really like this piece. I thought it was really fun. Just it's like a quick little etude. That's the whole point of these, is that there's something to. For those of you who don't know what an etude is, it's something that it's like a tiny little half-page piece that that is written specifically to emphasize one specific skill in the piece. So in this one, there was actually 2, but I took away like 2 or 3. The first one is that the rhythm of the piece is pretty consistent throughout the whole thing. It's staccato and then 3 more 16th notes, so that whole beginning, which you heard the that part, a lot of that is there throughout the entire piece. So working on that, the staccatoed 16th into the 3 slurred 16th notes is, that was a big part, big takeaway. Another big takeaway for me was there's this very difficult jump halfway through. And even there, I didn't play it perfectly, but I have worked a lot on this piece, and that jump is just tough. Gets you every time, but, well, it shouldn't get me every time, but I will work to make it better. I like how this piece really made me think differently about my music. In this instance, the 16th note jump starts on a low note and goes up to a high note. And I really struggled at the beginning figuring out, like, oh my gosh, I have to jump from this to this to this to this to this to this, you know. And when I really stopped and, you know, thunk about it, it was like, oh, the C is staying the same on the top the whole time. So if I'm really thinking the right way, hit that 16th right on the bottom first, jump up to the high C, and then think high C, high C, high C, high C, high C as you jump from top to bottom. Because later in the piece, there's the jumps from G, and that was easier for me because it's like, oh, I'm starting low and I'm going high. Like, the intervals are just getting bigger. And for some reason, my brain was just not comprehending that that was different. Try again. Okay. Something like that. But that was a little easier, in my opinion, than the other jumps. So that was why I did that one a little better. Yeah, so I really did like this piece. Thought it was really fun. It's not done. I still gotta, you know, iron out some of the mistakes in there still, but I really did think this was a cool one. So yeah, that was furling number 4. And this last one, I'm just gonna go over it real quick because I haven't even played it yet, so you guys are gonna be witnessing me. No, I don't even think I'm gonna play it. I'm just gonna look at it very slowly with you guys. But this is furling number 12. And just so you get an idea, like, this is what this thing looks like. It is kind of, yeah, it's kind of all over the place. So we're going to do our best to just interpret it really quick while I still have you guys. So first good thing that I like about this piece is that I can already tell there is that same emphasis on the dotted 16th to the 3/16th note slurs. Just in the first couple measures, I can see this. And then there's some, actually it gets inverted on the other side, which is kind of cool. It goes, so I think that's kind of cool. This definitely needs some work. Obviously, I have not touched this yet, but yeah. So that's pretty much it. That's a lot of the stuff I've been working on. I've obviously been working on my solo piece, which some of you guys I've already told you about. Some of you guys are in the saxophone studio, and you guys know I'm going to be playing the Glazunov. And I am also going to be getting a recording of that, hopefully, so I can definitely send that onto this channel, which I'm really excited about. So yeah. Yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys so much for all your support so far. This is definitely different. I've never really put myself out here like this. So thank you guys for all the support so far. And I hope we can just keep growing this thing and, yeah, make it a good learning experience for not only me, but for everybody else out there watching. So thanks so much for tuning in. And I will talk to you guys next week. See you later.